Hello, today is May the 4th, 2016. Today is a Star Wars holiday. In celebration of May the 4th, I purchased Star Wars The Force Awakens today, and that's going to be the movie that we watch this evening. Today's episode is about the origin of the MacJedi. You like that? In the early 90s, I became familiar with Macintosh computers because I was working at an architecture firm as a CAD operator, and they used all Macintosh computers with AutoCAD. I worked there for a year on the Macintosh computer, and then I left. I did a few other things, and then I came back a few years later and worked there for another year, and by that time, it wasn't long before I took over the responsibilities of the server, which was a Macintosh server. In the mid-90s, I bought Karen her first Macintosh computer so that way she could work with her brother doing ads. When she wasn't working on the computer, I was. But I wasn't using it properly. I was taking it apart to see how it worked. Not long after that, I started working for a pre-press company where I would manage all of the Macintosh computers, upgrades, repairs, etc., as well as the pre-press business. In 1999, the company that I worked for was having a Halloween costume contest. And I thought really hard about what I wanted to be, and there wasn't anything out there like it. So Karen and I discussed it, and she bought some material, and she sewed what I needed to make the costume. However, the headpiece is a Mac Plus, and I removed all of the insides of the Mac Plus, but I printed a piece of paper to look like the front screen of a Mac Plus, and I put it in the glass, and I cut out holes where the icons were so that way when I put it on my head, I could see out of it. I was the MacJedi. We went to a dry pond bed to get these really cool pictures of me in full costume with the ground dried out, so that way it would look like a different planet or something similar to that, because it really added to the effect of the costume and a planetary kind of scene. Oh, yes, I won the contest. Not long after that contest did I purchase TheMacJedi.com, because I thought, hey, this is clever. I like the costume. I like the idea of a Mac guy being a Jedi, meaning he's like really in tune with Macintosh computers. He's the Jedi of Mac support. In 2005, I started my own company, Rob Jones Tech Support, and my alias was the MacJedi, but I didn't have a logo yet. I made one for Rob Jones Tech Support, but within the first year, I decided that I wanted a MacJedi logo. So in the beginning of 2006, my nephew, Philip Jenkins, who's also an artist, created this logo for me of the MacJedi. It was based on one of the original photographs of the MacJedi on that dry pond bed. A few months later, I told Philip that the MacJedi needs a nemesis, so I came up with Darth Basad. Darth Basad is Darth, B-S-O-D, and that stands for blue screen of death. So the MacJedi is a Mac, Darth Basad is a PC. So I sent Philip a few poses that I wanted Darth Basad to be in, because the MacJedi should be towering over top of him, and he should be cowering. So I sent him these pics, and this is what he came up with. It looks brilliant. I've been supporting Apple products for the last 21 years, and I've been self-employed for the past 11 years. What'd you think of these mugs? They all have the logo on the front and a little saying on the back. The bean is strong in this one. Logo, may the caffeine be with you. I am the MacJedi. I had mouse pads and t-shirts. Here's a picture of Allyson wearing one of the t-shirts a few years ago. You can see she looks a little younger. I still have the MacJedi Mac Plus helmet that I wore, the robe, and the lightsaber. I'm keeping those forever. When we eventually go to our first Hollywood Halloween party, the MacJedi costume is coming out of retirement. I'm winning that costume contest. The story of the MacJedi will continue in an episode posted for June 14th, 2016.